Hi, Simon here. I've been asked to show you around a few of my favourite places of London, and it's always difficult for me to kind of select and decide on my favourites, but definitely in my top few is the wonderful borough of Islington. There's just so much going on in this fantastic, vibrant place, and right here we're kind of at the hub of it. You've got Islington High Street coming along just here, Angel Tube Station just there, Upper Street, Essex Road, and this, the fantastically funky little Camden Passage, where you'll find antique shops, cool fashion shops. Sadie Frost has a shop just down here, really interesting restaurants, great pubs and bars. But the first place we're going to go and have a close look at is actually just down here. Before you get to Angel Tube Station, you take a left and you go down and discover Regents Canal. It's gorgeous. It's one of those genuine hidden treasures because look, hustle and bustle of Islington High Street right there, and follow me. I told you, less than 3 minutes walk from an incredibly busy tube station just there. You've got an incredibly busy road. I mean, that's the bottom of the A1 just there, a bus station, and 3 minutes walk away, we are here in pretty much tranquility, right in the middle of London. Okay, we've come just a couple of 100 metres further east on Regents Canal now, and this is another fantastic little hidden spot. I mean, from the streets on either side, you honestly would have no idea this was here unless you happen to know about it. But on a sunny Sunday afternoon, you'll have loads of people cycling past with their kids, people hanging around here with their feet sort of dangling in the cooling canal, bringing little portable barbecues down here to relax in the sunshine, even having a look at our own little lily pond just there. But we're not quite at my favourite part of Regents Canal yet, just a bit further that way. It's right here, the Narrowboat Pub. Now, from the street, it just looks like an ordinary pub. I've known people come here, have Sunday lunch and go home and not even realise that they were right next to, in fact, hanging over the canal like this. But my favourite thing is to wander along, grab a frosty beverage, find a seat somewhere along the canal here, watch the narrowboats and the swans go by and completely forget that you're in the middle of London. It's fantastic. Now we've travelled a couple of miles to be wedged in between the very cool areas of Hoxton and Shoreditch in the fantastic Brick Lane, and taking it as kind of an area. It's a very bohemian place. You've got fantastic, interesting art installations like a classic Triumph in a box. You've got very cool nightclubs like 93 Feet East just here in the beautiful old Truman building, and then down just this way you've got the brilliant Big Chill Bar, fantastic mojitos on a Sunday afternoon, and at Cafe 1001 just here, some of the best barbecue food in London. When I first moved here about 5 years ago, they just had these two huge industrial-sized Weber barbecues on the corner of the street here, but obviously health and safety weren't all that pleased with the concept of that. But what this area is obviously best known for is Indian Bangladeshi food, Brick Lane. As you can see, there are loads of restaurants to choose from, but if it's your first time coming down Brick Lane, I recommend you do a couple of laps because you will get gentlemen coming out and offering you great bargains for a fantastic Saturday night, Sunday night of excellent Bangladeshi or Indian food. But every time I come here to Sheba. It is brilliant. Sabir!
Welcome to Sheba.
Rahel, nice to see you. This is Sheba on Brick Lane, and every time it's a fantastic meal. One of the great things about this particular place is it's really traditional Bangladeshi Indian cuisine. Chef's been cooking for 25 years. The food is great every time, but you do get interesting, different dishes that you certainly won't get in your standard kind of Indian takeaway. But always ask Sabir and Rahel for a discount, right?
Yeah, 25%.
Look at that, he just said 25% off your bill. So that is a little taste of my favourite bits of London.